have Julien Henry playing Gitrog. Oh, so we're ending up with a Gitrog mirror. So that's unfortunate, but well, we'll get to see twice as much Gitrog. So Julien Henry against Maxime Chausson. Julien Henry is also Lyserg. Lyserg, it's his internet name. He uses on many forums, and he was the one commenting the Demonic Tournament Commander with Tolki before we started doing it. And Tolki, I think Tolki went to Japan. I don't know if he's back, but that was the issue last year. He was in Japan, so he couldn't stream the Demonic Tournament Commander.
Oh, Mars over here in chat. This is his favorite deck, I think.
Yeah, he's played it quite some time.
This is actually kind of an out-of-body experience for me, because I remember watching the tournament that Lyserg commentated on, and I was all wide-eyed and newbie and so excited. Like, oh, this is so cool, Duel Commander tournament. And here I am commenting on my own, and here he is playing. So maybe one day I'll get to play a match and Lyserg will comment on it. That's the goal.
That could be nice.
So let's talk Gitrog. Are these going to be mirrored deck lists, or are there different versions? I imagine both of them have to be playing Dark Depths combo.
I have certainly no information about that. I'm not even sure all Gitrog deck lists play the Dark Depths combo, because as I said earlier, you can go for the beatdown plan, with 20 HPs. And I think there are really many interactions, and the combo, every time you dredge or something like that, you get to draw with Gitrog, and you have some nice combos that I think that's difficult to draw your entire deck and kill your opponent. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a Gitrog list in a while. I just opened and check those, and we'll see what's been played recently. So let's take Marshall deck list, and he plays Miracle the Promised End. Oh, that's nice. So it's kind of, Marshall's deck list is a control ramp deck. So you have many removals, some brass effects like Languish or Yaheni's Expertise, and you ramp into the commander, of course, and cards like Miracle, the Promised End, Primeval Titan, Tractor, Tanya. So it's actually that combo with Gitrog. Miracle combos with itself. It's just a nice kill. And I don't think he plays any kind of combos. He plays Eugene too. So yeah, Marshall's deck list is a full control and ramp deck.
I don't know if either of these players are playing the card, but Marshall's list has Sinister Concoction, which is an absurd card from Shadows over Innistrad. But it helps enable Devotion for that Emrakul Promised End, and is a pretty cheap removal spell, all things considered, and it lets you discard a land to your graveyard to trigger Gitrog.
Yeah, so the stream just started to get a bit laggy, so Brian just told it to Guillaume, so we'll try to do our best about that. It's back on my side, at least. So we'll see how it goes. And we have Maxime's starting hand, so Cruel Invocation, Season Past, Command Tower, Culture, a Swamp, Overground Tomb, and a land he didn't name and that I don't know. So I'll try to check in the deck list what it is.
Looks like Julien put a Tranquil Thicket into his graveyard by cycling. It'll be good if he happens to get a loam engine going.
Indeed. And we have Maxime playing Exploration, playing another land, and Cruel Invocation. So he's going to be able to play Gitrog on turn 3. And that's nice.
Yeah, Cruel Invocation for English speakers is Heartless Summoning. And there's my Dark Depths. There we go, Julien. The Dark Depths. Here we go.
But he doesn't have that many colors. Is that a Bochuga Kabog on the battlefield?
Sorry, my stream actually lagged out. Let me reload it.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's a Bojuka bug or a kind of Jarvan. So yeah, we have turn 3 Gitrog, and that's quite fast.
I don't see no Bojuka Bogs on the battlefield. There is I think that's just a snow covered swamp. It might be.
Isn't that the Kaladesh land?
Oh
the
yeah,
cycle one maybe.
Blooming Marsh.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the cycle one from no, it's the fast land from Kaladesh. He also had the glacial chasm in hand. Maybe that's the thing he just played. I'm not sure. So he had his starting land. His starting hand was a full land because it was Dark Depths, Swamp, Glacial Chasm, Forest, Kaladesh land, and the cycle land. He just cycled early in the game.
So it looks like Maxime's going to pull ahead quite a bit here. He resolved his Gitrog quite a few turns before Normalies comes down and is now accelerating with lands, which means he'll be able to keep his land base intact even while sacrificing them to Gitrog.
Yeah, so he's starting to make some card advantage, and he will probably swing with Gitrog. I'm not sure Lyserg managed to draw a removal or something like that. So he may start swinging strongly, but indeed, like Chaka said in the chat, Julien only needs to tutor one land to have his combo on the his combo live and start beating with the 2020. So I guess we're watching at Lyserg's top decks now. Okay, so Mars is saying that in the mirror, the best cards that are Heartless, because it allows you to go 2 turns faster, and that's huge. Then Crop Rotation, then Coffers, Cabal Coffers, that can be used with Urborg to have plenty of manas, and of course Emrakul, the best kill. So yeah, indeed, Maxime's deck look pretty much like Marshall's one. We see some control and Rampant Giants. On Julien's side, we see that there's the combo, but we don't see much more.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't have Thespian Stage. That's the land from Shadows of Renaissance that you can bring back from your graveyard, whose name I'm forgetting at the moment. Oh, but here we go. This is Realms Uncharted.
Yay. So now he will still need something to take back his combo, but I guess he will tutor for the of the combo parts.
So if anyone doesn't know what Realms Uncharted does, or Uncharted Realms, I can't remember which way it goes. You search for 4 land cards with different names, reveal them, and your opponent will choose 2 of them to go to the graveyard. The rest will go to your hand. Usually in Gitrog lists, it's you find a no-win pile. You can get there's a land that lets you sacrifice it to bring a land back from your graveyard to your hand. He'll probably get Thespian Stage here as well. Petrified Field, yes. I don't think he'll be getting the land destruction lands in this pile, though, because it doesn't actually help in the mirror. You don't want to be wastelanding your opponent's lands. Looks like he's having an Mazavith.
So some players in the chat are surprised that Cuddy is playing Gitrog without seeing twice. Classic Cuddy. So Max still has Eugene in his hand and an End of Autumn that can allow him to draw more with Gitrog. And Lyserg has Languish and Nameless Invasion in his hand. Cud is saying that he has many Sing Twices in his mana base.
Now, Lyserg, Julien, has not fetched yet, so I believe his life total should be at 15, since the Heartless Summoning gives Gitrog 1 less power and toughness. Now, I don't know how much it'll matter, but just for bookkeeping's sake.
So he's taking Mazavith, and I think there will be theater scene, something like that. I'm not sure about the name of the card that allows combo.
Looks like right now he has Maze of Ith, Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, Petrified Field, and I can't. Oh, it must be Thespian Stage. No,
Yeah.
Baron War.
Thespian Stage. I was searching for the name.
Yeah, there's no Thespian Stage, I don't think.
So yeah, a cycle land, Urborg, Metafit, and Petrified Field. So no Thespian Stage.
So I think you put Maze and Petrified Field in the graveyard and let your opponent have a cycle land and Urborg. That's the correct choice here. Yep.
Yeah, you don't care about Urborg on the cycle land, I guess. Well, Urborg allows him to make some mana with deaths, but it's not that cool. So now it depends on Lyserg's hand. And anyway, you don't want to give Metafit and Petrified Field indeed, because it allows to just prevent Gitrog from having any kind of clock and to win the game. Because he's going for a beat down plan right now, he really wants to, well, keep on swinging. So I see a Pernicious Deed in his hand. Oh, and there's a mistake on the HPs. Lyserg is still at 15 because the Gitrog is only 5/5 because of the enchantment. Crew Invocation.
Hero comes in again, should put Julien to 10, which is 2 screens away from death. Let's see what Maxime has to apply pressure. Sylvan Scrying, okay. Let's see what land he finds.
Okay.
Yeah, since the Urborg's on the battlefield, Cabal Coffers is particularly brutal here.
Yay. So Urborg works for both players, so he can directly tutor from Cabal Coffers and have plenty of manas, and that's interesting because he has, if I remember well, I think I saw that somewhere. No, he has Eugene in hand, sorry. So yeah, Cabal Coffers already makes 5 manas, with the 2 other lands that will make 7 mana, so he's not that far from Eugene. So Cabal Coffers, and now, and Cabal Coffers can also be tapped just to make some mana, some dark mana directly, so that he could be able to play something with also green in this cost. We'll see what he wants to play. I wonder if he already had when he chose to let Lyserg have the Urborg. Okay, so he's cycling the end of autumn, so he paid a land. He sacrificed a land for the cost and drew 2, one with the spell, well, one with the recycle and one with Gitrog. Now he's fetching. He draws with Gitrog, and it's just the Card Advantage engine.
Sorry, my stream actually lagged out there for a bit, so I missed that. Correct, on Marsh Flats, okay. Now, Maxime also has a Dark Ritual in his hand. Can he power out an Ugin?
Oh, he has Dark Ritual.
Yes.
So that's 5 from Coffer, 6 with another land, 2 more with the Dark Ritual. That makes 8 mana for Eugene. And it seems to be the game.
We'll get confirmation as to what caused the scoop, because
Maxime has Pernicious Deed, Dark Ritual, Eugene, and Season Pass in hand, and 2 unknown cards. So yeah, probably he just played Eugene, and Lyserg had no way to get back his get his combo on the battlefield.
Yeah, that would have had to have been a hero cycle into the Merit Lage token into the Thespian stage for the token. Yeah, Chuck, I agree. I'll be asking to see what happened there.
Yeah, so
it's not quite clear how the game ended.
Indeed, we'll get confirmation for you guys, and indeed, it would be even better if they could show what they do on the stream, and maybe, I don't know, show off or jump on the table. I don't know, make something something that looks great. Guillaume is nice. Yeah, Julien just lost. Yeah, okay, we know that. Why? We want the confirmation that he scooped to Eugene, or if he had anything else.
It sounds like Julien just saw the writing on the wall and decided to call it a day.
Yeah. Well, Julien had no cards in hand anyway, but he didn't even try to draw one more card and see if he can survive. So I think he conceded to Eugene, but we're not. Okay, so it seems that Maxime revealed to the slaughter, which would have allowed him to get rid of the token so that he couldn't lose anymore.
What would the slaughter pact have targeted?
To the slaughter, the card that makes the player sacrifice a creature or planeswalker, and more if you have delirium. Okay,
yeah, so in Speed Edict definitely takes care of the Merit Lage.
Yeah, so he had a solution to Merit Lage, and that's what Lyserg conceded to. So it wasn't the Eugene, and it was indeed unexpected, because we didn't see that in his hand.
All right, so looks like Maxime's on a mulligan to 6, and Julien's on a play.
So we see wooded foothills, a forest, on the other side a swamp, and
let's see, a 2-mana play from Julien, hopefully. Sylvan Scrying, okay, so he'll probably be finding
Fetcher.
No, passes by the Dark Depths, okay. Find the stage, all right.
Okay, that's unusual. But, yeah, well, I guess at least Thespian stage provides some mana.
It provides mana, and he'll be able to copy any land, even if it's not Dark Depths. Sometimes that's useful for copying utility lands. Anyway,
he will need both, and that's the better one in the two. And yes, indeed, Cruel Invocation again. So, well.
Well, can you kill a turn 3 Gitrog, Julien?
Yeah, some time to get good. Max had Traverse the Open World in hand, Nature's Claim, and some lands. No, that's well, Guillaume isn't very clear.
Ooh, so maybe there it goes.
Lyserg. Okay, so that's Nature's Claim. So it was Lyserg.
Okay, I was wondering if that was Maxime or not. Into a Farseek, so we're ramping up for a turn 4 Gitrog on Julien's side.
Nice, and that's great that he does that, because if he didn't, it would have been turn 3 Gitrog on the other side. So now he has the upper edge. And
you know, it'd be if Maxime just dark writ Gitrog here.
Yeah, maybe he just end of turn removal.
So looks like I got Tech Edge on the stage.
That's nice. He will have to find both Dark Depths and a way to take back Thespian stage. So that slows him down a bit. And of course, it prevents a turn for Gitrog.
Looks like there's a green Sun Zenith in Julien's hand. Okay, witness back the stage. And bog your opponent's graveyard. Okay, Heartless Summoning or Cruel Invocation. Heartless Summoning is gone forever.
It's in next turn Gitrog, while Maxime will only have 3 mana. So he's quite in a nice spot, a really nice spot here.
In for 2. And do we know if Maxime has removal in his hand?
Let's hope that. So Gitrog, end of turn removal.
Survey says no.
Okay, no removal.
Wait, did Julien just play Evolving Wilds as his second land play for Gitrog? Is that really Evolving Wilds? If so, that's very hot. You gotta max out those fetch effects.
I'm not sure. I don't recognize the illustration, but there's been so many Evolving Wilds that I'm not even sure. And yes, indeed, could allow him to draw and have still a land. Yeah, Mars is saying that we could go to game 3, and indeed, if Maxime doesn't have any removals, ways to ramp into Gitrog or anything like that, it's going to be really complicated. Julien has 8 damage on the board and almost his combo ready.
Yep, so it looks like that was Evolving Wilds, triggers a draw, and it looks like Maxime just played Traverse the Ulvenwald and found a basic land since he absolutely does not have Delirium with that Bojuka Bog.
Yeah, and he really needs to have all of his manas available to play his cards, removal, Gitrog, all of that.
Okay, so starting Julien's turn, he's going to sacrifice a land, draw a card, and then he's going to draw a card per turn. So if he has 2 land plays, he will hopefully get up to 7 mana, and we'll see what he has after that.
So, okay, so he takes 1 black and sacrifices Bojuka Bog, and he doesn't use it, goes directly to draw step. Maxime has a ghost card on the board to try to handle the combo if needed.
Julien's going to lead with a Duress, check to see if the coast is clear.
Well, that's going to be hard.
All right, so Maxime's hand is...
Nature's Claim, Primeval Titan, Emrakul, and the land.
I don't think any of those are going to really do it in this situation.
No, there are 2. Well, at least he can maybe play. I don't think he wants to play Gitrog on the next turn. That will cost him some land. Well, at least it blocks well. Maybe Traktesk is interesting too. Can buy him some more time. Maybe not cost him a land right away. The thing is that Gitrog still allows him to draw, and he really wants that right now. That's a really tough spot for Maxime.
Yep, goes in for 8, bashing him down to 14. Maxime's going to have to draw exceptionally well here to get out of this situation. I don't know if he's going to does it.
Time to be good. Buy some skill, kid. Okay, so 3. What do you do with 3?
Liliana of the Veil. Oh no, he's going to discard a land and draw more cards. Jeez.
That game is so rough.
Oh, Abrupt Decay. Alright, well, you know.
And he has an out to Gitrog directly.
All right.
That's gonna be
Five
hardcore.
Thrag Tusk. All right, that
Yeah.
gets around the Liliana Edicts somewhat.
And he didn't draw a Borg or Koffer like Curly suggested. So he's not going to have the mana to start playing all of his huge creatures. And I think Julien still has a Green Sun Zenith in hand. Yugin and Emrakul and not the mana to play them. That's sad.
All right, Green Sun for 3.
Okay.
First thing that comes to mind for me
3. Because of
Pyre.
Prefix.
Yeah, Coaster Crufix, Tireless Tracker.
Azusa, but I don't think it's really interesting in that current situation. Yeah, Coaster Prefix.
Yeah, you need to get the lands from the top of your deck. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Green Sun back in. Let's spin the wheel, boys.
Can allow him to make some more advantage. It has enough toughness for the 3/3 from Tractus, so that can allow him to swing with Gitrog and still block and protect the Liliana.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to assume the Liliana does Edict here.
It's just a bit sad that he couldn't Green Sun Zenith for bigger, like a Titania. Oh my god.
Is it a land? Is this Terramorphic Expanse, looks like.
That's gonna allow him to draw. He's gonna sacrifice it, draw the Inquisition, and then tutor.
Yep, that's right.
But he saw that Maxime probably doesn't have anything interesting. Well, he knows both cards in fact. So.
All right, what's the second land on top? Is
life points aren't updated, so I'll tell that to Guillaume.
All right, so it gets the double whammy, both lands off the top, and another on top for the next turn. Treetop Village.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It was a track turn. I forgot the track task. So yeah, he is at 19. No problem.
Yep, Julien Inquisitions to check. It does not Edict away the Thragtusk. Interesting.
Didn't he already knew both cards?
He did, but I figure you want to get rid of the token there in case he finds a way to remove your blocker to save your Liliana. But I imagine this is fine. Yeah, he's getting rid of the threats. Yeah, I foresee a scoop here from Maxime. There's really not a way out of this situation. An active Planeswalker that hates your board and your hand versus 3 creatures, and one of them is Gitrog. But he's going to give it the good try with Abrupt Decay. All right, takes care of the Liliana. We can still block. We can still save Maxime's life.
Yeah, so 13. He has a blocker. That's already quite nice. But indeed, it's going to be really hard if he doesn't sing.
Julien is still in his upkeep. He's only drawn 1 card from the sacrifice effect. Does he have something for instant speed here? Nope, goes the draw set. Takes up the Tranquil Thicket. That is Realms Uncharted on top of Julien's deck. So
he may want to cycle and draw that. So 2 more cards. That's so strong. Oh, in fact he can play his fetch and draw the Emrakul and then get his land. But he's it's the Promised Land.
Counting Delirium. Here we go.
Yeah. So sorcery instant land. Is there anything else?
There is a Planeswalker as well.
Yeah. So it costs 9. Pick now 05. If you have some troubles with the stream, it's perfectly fine on our side, and we are also watching it live, so it may come from from your side. So don't hesitate to maybe check your internet, or I don't know, or refresh the stream maybe. Okay, so he passed the turn.
So Maxime also drew Realms Uncharted? That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
okay, it looks like
removals.
Yep, showed him the removals, and that's the scoop. We'll go to game 3.
Yeah, well, he had the removals, and he has Realms Uncharted to keep drawing, fetching his combo. So it was too hard for Maxime anyway.
Pick no 05. Maxime took the first game with a quick Gitrog off of a Heartless Summoning. And Julien took it in this game by destroying Maxime's turn 2 Heartless Summoning in game 2. So we're going up to game 3. It'll be Maxime on the play.
You saw Spigush. Some things you might want to try. You may want to try. In the settings of the stream, you can check the video quality, and there's 720p more pixels and auto, and often auto is better for the lags. So you may want to use that setting, and I'll check with Guillaume if there's anything else we can do. No, the video isn't completely in sync with the commentators. We have a 10 seconds delay because we are also watching the stream and directly talking on Discord, and our sound is getting taken by Guillaume directly on site and added to the stream. So it's normal if there's a short delay between what we say and what you see.
Let's see. Wasteland in Maxime's hand. That is powerful this early in the game. Prevent your opponent from getting Gitrog.
Yeah, we'll see another cool invocation. So mulligan for Lyserg. Julien Henry. So that's interesting because it has two different versions of the deck. Maxime is playing a more control, while Julien is playing more of a combo version. He has many tutors for so it's Thespian Stage and Dark Depths. I still have some troubles with some English names. And yeah, he tries to tutor for his combo, and he has also some classic control and ramp cards, but I guess it's classic and Gitrog list. So mainly the kills, the win condition are different. So Maxime will try to kill with Emrakul, Eugene, some cards like that. Julien still has Emrakul, but he's mainly trying to kill with the lens with the combo and the 2020 token.
To be fair, they're both playing Emrakul here. Ooh, Julien leads with Expedition Map. Nope. What? Picks it back up. What's going on?
Okay, so
chooses a different land. Not entirely sure that's allowed, but we'll run with it.
okay, so Harbor turn 1 and expedition map, and he could be able to set up an only maybe couple coffers. In hand, he has 2 fetches, the red-black one and the blue-green one, and he has Crucible of Worlds and Dismember. Oh, and he drew Dark Depths, so that's nice.
He played this Dark Depths right into an open Ghost Quarter. Does he have a Life Emblem in his hand? Oh, he has Crucible. Oh no.
So he's gonna fetch for Thespian stage and let his Dark Depths get killed by the Ghost Quarter and play Crucible right away, and then have one more land on the upper edge. So let's hope that Maxime has some kind of disenchant.
Oh no, Maxime. Yeah, so he has Wasteland, so he can buy himself 2 turns. Oh, but he just drew City Traders. Do you run out Gitrog? If you run out Gitrog, your opponent gets Merit Lage, but if you can deal with it, you have Gitrog, and they have nothing.
Maxime has had 5 lands in his opening hand, including Ghost Quarter and Wasteland, and the 2 remaining cards were Track Tusk and Life from the Loam.
All right, it goes with the Wasteland plan. And he will Wasteland the Depths. That's fine, says Julien, after he taps it for mana. And looks like activating map for stage here, I imagine. Can't be anything else, really.
So he destroyed Dark Depths right away, and Julien used the mana to tutor. So I guess it's Thespian stage now.
Now, mind games here. I wonder why Julien did not Sorcerer Speed stage here. Because if your opponent just started Dark Depths and you go and find stage anyway, like that's got a signal that you have something. And to Maxime, that would kind of opt him to lead a response up if he had one. Now, admittedly, we know that he does not, but I would have fired out that map at Sorcery Speed just to make sure to get the map to bluff that I didn't have a way to recur things. Getting the stage here is pretty telling. So, I gotta wait, get the steps back. I'm not worried that you destroyed it.
Yeah, but the idea is that it doesn't seem right to crack the expedition map at Sorcery Speed because Maxime won't have any kind of stifle effect. So it could lead us to wonder what is he doing, why is he doing that, what is he trying to do, because that doesn't seem normal.
All right, playing the City Traders to run Gitrog, and then playing another land to sacrifice it and draw a card.
That's a nice play.
Yeah. However, I beg to differ. There is a stifle effect in green, and its name is Bind. Got to play around Bind.
So Speed Gusher, sadly, I think that the problem is on your side because the stream is fine on our side, and I guess you're the only one complaining. And sadly, we can't go under 720. We already went, we removed the full HD and are only streaming HD. And the issue is that if we go under that, we can't read the cards anymore. And well, the ideal would be to have some kind of way to allow boss to watch the stream in 480 and in 720, but sadly we couldn't do that with our gear. So our setup doesn't allow us to bring that flexibility, and I agree that it's sad.
Okay, so Julien runs out Crucible, but does not have an additional land play, which means it's going to be about 2 turns before Merit Lage comes down. But Maxime has Gitrog online and has already drawn 2 cards, about to be 3 off of its ability. I wonder if he can find a way to get out of this. If he manages to land Ghost Quarter into Bajuka Bog, he'll turn off the stage combo for good. Though he does even have life from the loam. Oh man, he can get back Wasteland and keep Julien off mana even. Jeez.
Yeah. So at that point, and the idea is that when he dredges on Life from the Loam, it can also allow him to to draw more. So it's gonna be quite hardcore, because now he can just start swinging with Gitrog and breaking a land a turn and try to win like that. He can play 2 lands a turn, in fact, with Gitrog. So, my god.
Wasteland you, play this fetch, draw 2 cards, put you down mana. He also has Cabal Coffers in hand with Erdborg on the battlefield. Oh, Maxime has got this locked.
That seems to be GG. Crushing 2 lands a turn is too much, even for Crucible. And of course, drawing 2 cards thanks to Gitrog. Oh my god, so much card advantage. I love this deck.
What can Julien here to win? He has to draw exactly.
Oh my god!
Maxime, Julien was supposed to have that card. Come on, man. I wasn't even looking on that side of the board. I just heard you react and looked over.
Oh my god. For that turn, he doesn't have the mana to do that. But on the next turn, he will be able to play, first dredge Life from the Loam, take back the Wasteland, crack the Wasteland. On the draw from Gitrog, take back the Life from the Loam, replay Life from the Loam, take back Wasteland, and break another land. That's going to be just hardcore.
Legacy Lands players, this is the deck for you if you're looking to play Duel Commander. Oh my god.
So 5 mana. Dark Petition.
Dark Petition with Spell Mastery. Wow. Like, what?
So much power.
Unlimited power. Triple black, 4. Okay, I think that was Emrakul, the Promised End.
And he passes the turn.
I think you're done, Julien. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't really know how Julien can come back in that game.
I think it's exactly exploration. But even then, the Emrakul can chump Merit Lage for a turn. Well, granted, if you get Emrakul, I don't think you're going to end up Merit Laging, but yikes. Courser of Crufix. We already have the land play for turn, so that's not going to do much here. Reveals another land on top.
Okay, so he didn't have the Spell Mastery on Dark Petition. The card on the back of his graveyard wasn't a spell, it was Sacred Rebuilder, we forgot.
Okay.
So, my god. So
Maxime
he takes back Life from the Loam, and instead of skipping his draw, he still draws because of the land which went to the graveyard. So that's one of the powers of Gitrog. And now he can basically, break 2 lands a turn.
So you float 2 from the City Traders, then play 2 lands, which will get rid of your City Traders, draw you another card. You activate Cabal Coffers for 5, then still have 4 mana left, if I'm doing the math right in my head. And one of those lands is Crystal Vein even, so 10. Which is land, sorcery, creature. I think he can play Emrakul this turn. He has to sequence it really weirdly. You have to tap the City Traders
play
first.
3 lands and he have Crystal Vein.
Yeah,
he'll have 6 from the Cabal Coffers. And
no, it'll only be 5 because City Traders get sacrificed. But then he can play the Crystal Vein, then activate Cabal Coffers.
He can still play 2 more lands.
Oh, he has 1 more from Exploration. Okay. Yeah. Right.
So we have 6 right away, and 5 more. That makes 11.
There it is. Okay, there's a City Traders mana activating Cabal Coffers for 6.
So he has 11, and he can even reach 12 with the Crystal Vein. And he only needs something like 9, 10.
Yep. 10, I believe. 9. Land, creature, sorcery.
Well, he seemed to count 4, so I guess it costs 9.
And there's the handshake. Yep. Good game, folks.
It was really much too strong. So GG, Maxime. And yeah, I agree with Curdy. That list is just so sweet. I love watching Gitrog. And yeah, I have something with I don't know if it's the colors, the deck. It does so many cool things. And that's one of the pleasures of Duel Commander, I guess. I really love the flavor of that deck. So only 2 minutes left in the round. That one was really much slower, and for our pleasure.
No, this is APG 13 stream.